All right, welcome back to Southwest Florida. My name is Sean. Today was supposed to be a take the boat out for the first time in 3 weeks type of day. But yeah, last time we went out, I took my friend Eric and his fiance Alyssa. They had a great time, but when we were at the ramp that morning, we went to fire up the boat and it had a weak crank. So we ended up getting a jump box from another boater. He got us on the water, and we didn't have any problems the rest of the day. It was in the back of my mind that I needed to deal with it, and like always, Saturday afternoon, I grabbed my boat, brought it here to the garage, was charging the battery, and I thought, you know what, let me test it and see if it's going to actually start before I head out tomorrow. And yeah, it didn't start. It just clunk. That's all it did. Clunk. So you turn the key, get a clunk. Talked to my friend late last night, and we decided to take the starter off the engine, and he's going to bench test it and replace the brushes inside of it if that's what needs doing. Otherwise, I'll replace it with a new starter. But we're gonna try to repair this one first. It's the original to the boat, so if that works, great, and if not, well, we'll get a new one. But I have the battery out, and I charged it. I thought maybe that's the problem. So I had one of my old batteries, a gel battery, that I went ahead and had that charged up as well at the same time, and I inserted that last night, and it did the same thing. So I've kind of eliminated the power source. I don't think it's got to do with the power. I think it has to do with the starter. So let's dive into it, see what happens. Yeah, so here's our batteries. I've been running this Dakota Lithium for about a year now, and fantastic. It works great. I love them. I also have one up in the center console for my trolling motor, and it is a 24 volt 60 amp hour. And then I had been running these AGM glass matte batteries. So yeah, they work, but yeah, they only get 18 months is what they they claim you get out of them, and that's about accurate. So for $200, I'm buying 3 batteries at a time, $600. So buy one of these. It's got an 11-year warranty. It's it's a lot of money, but whatever. They last. They're good. I don't think that's the culprit, because with that battery in, the clunk I got was the exact same with a fully charged Duracell. Same clunk, same noise, and yeah. So that kind of eliminated that process. And I'm not the best at these things. I've never rebuilt a starter before, but as luck would have it, I have friends that are spot on, as well as my wife, who diagnosed it from the couch. Yeah, believe it or not, she's like my ace. When I have questions, she usually has 2 or 3 kind of like scenarios as to what it could be, and usually she's pretty damn accurate. So, yeah, go wife lady. She's awesome. Anyway, here we go. Let's jump in there and tear that starter out of this motor. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and remove this cowl that covers this thing. We'll just set it up here. And here's what we're going to attack right now. We're going to get after this starter. It requires removing the covers it here, and it should just be pretty straightforward. All right, let me just get this power off here. And again, I do have the battery removed. I was testing out the other one, so I was like, whatever. That one's off. So we're good there. See if we can get in there without busting knuckles or any of that nonsense. There we go. All right. back in. There. These back in. Not go anywhere. We'll button her up. But yeah, starter's out. There's your part number. Just anybody's curious, just kind of goes up on in there. So hopefully this is it. We'll find out. Alright, so I know this is pretty straightforward stuff, but I'll go over it anyway. This is a new spark plug. It's nice, it's shiny, it's gapped properly, it's good. This right here is a spark plug with about 20 hours on it. You can see it's got some blow by with some oil. Might not have had it tightened down enough, which is fine. I don't tighten these in real tight, but yeah, so there's still, it's not terrible, but yeah, they get wore. You know, the ends are, you know, corroded. It's not as nice and shiny as this. So yeah, replace your spark plugs. 2 strokes, man. I do these probably 4 times a year, and you know, whatever. They're like $2 a piece. There's 6 of them. All right, we have a couple of cups of Plastisol. This 2 cups. I have a request from my buddy Eric Common, who fished with me last, to make a red and black swim bait. So yeah, we're gonna do that. You know, I got all the swim baits that were made yesterday. They'd cured for about 24 hours, and now we've got them in the bag with some worm oil, so they move around nice. They're not sticky or anything like that. And keep adding to them until we have a good collection, and then you know, pass them out to my buddies that fish so they can give it a go and see if they like them, if they're any good. But yeah, here we go. Let's heat up this Plastisol and start adding some colors. And I'm going to add a little bit of flake, but not a lot. And then we'll shoot it into a couple of these molds, see what we can come up with. Add right on color. Check it out. That's 40 drops. I'm going to go with 40 drops of black on this one. Kind of see where that gets us. I want this pretty dark. That's going to work. Yeah, that's going to work. It is dark. All right. And in this black, I am going to add, yeah, that's dark. It's good. 40 drops. I'm going to add some red 008 flake. I'm not going to add a lot, but I am going to go with, I'm going to go right there with a pinch, 1/16 of a teaspoon. Okay. See what this does for us. I just want a little bit of something inside that black, just to give it a little bit of pop, other than solid black, and then we'll get that red ready as well. This should be a pretty good combination here. So we got that Plastisol up to 350 degrees, which is nice. So we got plenty of time. And then, yeah, so we'll get this going. Make sure it's not, doesn't have any chunks. And on this one, we're gonna go red. And I think I want to do like 20 drops.
and we'll see how that looks. Okay. So we'll go 20 drops, see how red it is. If it's good and red, we'll leave it at that. Maybe a little darker. I'm not sure. It is red. It's definitely red. But I think I want it a little darker. So let's go another 20. There's 40 drops black, 40 drops of red. Yeah, there we go. That's the red we're looking for. We're looking for that real serious red. For my friend Eric. Oh, this black and red is looking good. And then with the black, I want to add black flake to this red. So we're going back in with 1/16 of a tablespoon of the black flake. Let's just do another half, just so we can make it pop. So that's black, and then just for good measure, I've got a little bit of smoke gray. Okay, so we got gray, we got black, we got red. Let's see how this turns out. And that red is fire right there. I hope you wanted red. Eric, I hope you wanted red, bro, because this is definitely red. It's got a little bit of black in it. This looks good. So we're right about the exact same temperature, right where I wanted it to be. Okay. Let's see what happens this time. Let's take a gander. Here we go. Red and black. First look. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Look at that. Super red bottom. Really dark black top. Holy moly. Let's look at it in the daylight. Boom. That'll work. That'll work. It's got a little bit of flake in that ribbit black. Yeah. Oh, Eric, we scored, dude. This is a great bait. I'm happy for you, dude. You picked a good one. You definitely picked a good one, bro. So we'll pull these out of the mold. take a gander at how well everything poured. You know, there's no, you know, so far it's like, this looks good, no holes, no issues. This one's got a little dimpling in it, but it's not that bad. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that mold injected nicely. All right. So this 3-inch Epic bait mold is next. So let's see. So that was the fish taco. That's a 3.5-inch smooth swim bait. And then this, so yeah, this one was next. And it is a 3-inch swim bait. Let's see how the 3-inch turns out. Oh, half on one side, half on the other. There they are. Wow, they look fantastic. Look at that. Jeez. Let's go look at that outside. This is that 3-inch. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Looks fantastic. Perfect lamination. Nice. Nice. They all look. This one's got some holes and dents on it for some reason. With some bubbles. Whatever. Should fish the same. But boy, did they turn out nice. That is a good looking bait, and they're all consistent, which is good. Okay, and then on this one, jeez, made a mess with that plastisol. That's what happens when when things fall apart. So this is a 3.5-inch ribbed swim bait. I actually like this one. I didn't know I was going to or not. I went ahead and purchased it just to check it out, and it turns out it's like one of my favorites. This is a cool bait. So another fish taco bait. Mold, yep, it's pretty killer. So let's take a gander. Oh, that one didn't fill all the way. I think, okay, so this was the first one I poured. Turned out, you know, it's like the tail's not there. So that one fail. These right here did not fail. So we ended up with 3 really good ones and one fail. But I kind of knew that first one was going to fail. It's the first one that we shot, and it didn't hold. So red and black, holy moly. that is a good looking bait right there. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I mean, it is black, black, black with that red flake on the top. Oh, the belly's just got a little bit of black in it just to give it a little something. Wow. Okay, those turned out great. Fantastic. So Eric will be happy with those. Eric, there you go, bro. I've got you a few that you asked for.
Check these out. So I went with the red and black again, except I added some iridescent pearl to the red and left the black the way it was. So we should have a nice color change from the original. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Those turned out freaking fantastic. Let's go look at these in the daylight. Holy moly. Look at that. Wow. That's nice. Yeah, these are cool. For sure. Take a look outside.